Where more than 90,000 have already started to bark loudly. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season. A first down for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going to go for a big one. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. After the misfire, now on second down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Dialing up a second down pass play. He'll take another shot here. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs! We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a...
Just steamrolling the defense. First down for this offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he's got it at the 20. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 4th down, looking to pass. Got it past the marker. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. First down to start the drive after the break. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got it in the middle, it's Walker. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. It's now second down after the short completion. Handoff to the single running back. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. He wants to throw. going for the big play. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy has had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
They're setting up the screen, and he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. Feeling some heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. They'll try to pick up the first. He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has a first down. You think that coach really had any doubt? He's in his own territory, but you only have a few inches to go.
Go, go, go. I don't care what side of the field it is, 4th and inches. I'm going for it. I like my chances.
He locked up and held on to bring him down.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge.
He's going for a big play downfield. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll drag him down after a good return. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Paul. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football in.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take.
He's looking deep. He caught it. First down here for the offense. Running back searching for a hole. Still on his feet at the 45. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Looking to go up top on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Georgia comes quickly to the line. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
This time it's complete. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And the Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Unleashes one deep. And the ball is intercepted. Taking it the other way. And they come up with it. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll start this drive firing. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's hauled in at the 10. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. He knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Quick hitting end around on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
A lot of guys on defense playing really well with their eyes right now. They were not fooled by that jet sweep.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
On the move. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Line gets set, first down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Catch in the middle, it's Walker. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
All right, on offense, you're trying to catch him napping on 3rd and long. You try to run the football, but good job by the defense not being fooled and giving themselves an opportunity.
And that pass intercepted. Takes it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid... The offense set for a first down play. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking to move it through the air. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Got his man on the right. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for...
Touchdown, Georgia! He would not be denied. No stick. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll put the tight end in motion. Off play action on first down. He makes the catch. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Big play to start this drive, and they're already out at the 48. It's first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sharp. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got... We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, we're going to throw it over the top of the D. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, the defense is starting to figure it out, I think. It's taken him some time. This guy already has 2 touchdown catches. That time, though, they were in a better position in coverage to force the incompletion.
Wide out in motion. The give on the inside. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's straight. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Nice job executing the 4-minute offense. You know, they practice this throughout the week, having a lead late in the game, running plays to just get enough to get first downs to stay on the field, and they are executing this 4-minute offense to perfection.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and... He's looking to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. Touchdown! Offense. down.
Here we go. Yankee Blue. Yankee Blue.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. We'll see if they can dial up one that works this time on second down from the 14. He's looking to throw. Reels it in down the left side. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And obviously, getting the completion, it's a killer. They get a new set of downs. You've got to find a way to make a play now. The saving grace, I guess, Jesse, is he ran out of bounds and stopped the clock, so at least the clock isn't running.
Yeah, and David, it's just a situation right now defensively. I think you just got to take more chances, right? You may have to blitz, you may have to sell out. You might risk giving up a big play, but it's just so critical at this juncture of the game that you're able to retake possession and give yourself a chance to win.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Bulldogs will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Headed to the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And a chance perhaps to salt this game away if this offense can pay this off with a late touchdown. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Bulldogs. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen,